Morning. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you. Robert 999, thank you, my friend. Uh, 45. Yeah, it's 28 today. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. You guys are my friends, man. You're wishing me happy birthday before any of my friends. So now you are my friends. Thank you guys. Yeah, I got the haircut. Turning 12. All right, well, we'll get started. I won't just say a big general thank you to everyone for being here, and pretty awesome to see all the happy birthdays in the chat. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, so today we have some pretty major economic data. Pretty major economic data coming out today. Very big stuff. GDP, jobless claims. It will definitely influence the market today. It will definitely have an effect on what we see here through probably the remainder of the year, I would assume. The next, how many trading days is it? Yeah, well, we got to get 1,000 likes on the stream today, right? We got to get 1,000 likes on the stream today. How many trading days we got left? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, hold on. Markets close Monday, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 more trading days of 2022. So, I think today and tomorrow definitely have all caps. That's all right. If it's happy birthday trade, then that's fine. You can do all caps. Only 5 more trading days. I think you exclude Monday. So it's I think it's 5. So it's tomorrow. it's all, I guess if you include today, I didn't include today. If you exclude today, it's tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 5 more excluding today. So 6 including today. So I think today and tomorrow's economic data should probably influence the market movement until end of year. Probably will obviously affect into next week. GDP is very big, definitely influential level or influential economic data point. And then we have jobless claims. And then tomorrow, price index, PCE price index, disposable income, consumer spending. The consumer confidence index number that came out yesterday was actually pretty interesting. So consumer confidence is still very high. And I don't know about you guys, but I mean, it doesn't seem like the consumer, I mean, I'm assuming it's slowing down. I mean, the numbers on the consumer still don't seem that bad. It seems as to me, just from when you do the old, retail store check, when you go out and see, I know that's not a legitimate way to you know what? Maybe it is a legitimate way to do it, because maybe the numbers that we get fed are I mean, who 100% agrees the numbers that we get fed on all of this economic data? I don't think anyone 100% agrees that it's 100% legitimate or it's a 100% perfect reading of what's going on. But when you do the old check around town, I mean, I have seen no change to consumer confidence, in my opinion. I mean, Best Buy has lines out the door, but how people are spending that money is another question. That's the other question. What are people using to buy that money? Is it credit? Yeah, probably. So that could be a problem, right? But either way, let's just get started here. It's a funny thing to talk about, but yeah, I'm sure it's all on credit. So today, futures economic earnings calendar. Here's the economic calendar. We'll go ahead and pop that up real quick. Jobless claims 8:30, right? Jobless claims 8:30. Real gross domestic product revision. That's right. GDP 8:30. We'll have that live here, right? So we'll keep an eye on that. Tomorrow, PCE price index, real disposable income, real consumer spending, durable goods, core capital equipment orders, inflation expectations, consumer sentiment. So a lot of stuff coming out here, right? A lot of stuff coming out. Here was your consumer confidence index yesterday. It was 108 versus 101 forecast, and the previous was 101.4. The forecast of consumer confidence was for it to go down, and it actually went up a significant amount. So that's interesting. Consumer confidence moving up like that. Existing home sales was 4.09. The median forecast was 4.17. The previous was 4.43. So existing home sales dropped significantly. That makes sense in November. Consumer confidence increased. Today we have jobless claims. We have GDP. This is all in the pre-market in about 24 minutes. So this will definitely affect the market here. All right. So that's that. Earnings calendar. We had Micron report earnings, and that is causing some weakness on the chip stocks this morning. So I'm not sure if you guys have noticed that, but we have some chip stock weakness. Looks like Earnings Whisper put a little festive header on their earnings calendar here. So you can see Nike, FedEx. Yesterday was Carnival before open. After close yesterday was Micron, and this is affecting NVIDIA, AMD, and all the chip names this morning. So we'll take a look at that. CarMax is today, pre-market. I don't know what Mission is. I don't know what Limonera is. I don't know what that is. Limonera. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't even know what that is. But anyways, CarMax, Micron. I don't really care about CarMax, but Micron affecting the chip stocks is the one thing to pay attention to. Thanks again, guys, for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate that quite a bit. All right. So, Tesla support. Is it possible? Is it possible for Tesla to find support? There is some kind of hold yesterday. It was the first day we didn't make a new low. So take that for what it is. We'll see what happens today. Obviously, economic data will affect this, but can we try to find a tradable bottom on Tesla? We'll keep an eye on that. Costco triple bottom. Talked about this in the live stream yesterday. If you were here yesterday, we talked about this one. And this was a pretty nice triple bottom on Costco. Found some nice support. Traded this thing back to the upside a little bit. And I think there's possibly more upside, obviously depending on the market. If the market wants to continue higher, then I like Costco off this triple bottom, guys. This looks really nice. Apple, strong demand. Apple rocketed off of the 130 level yesterday. Really strong hold of 130. Obviously, there's buyers down below. So watching this Apple 130 area. Amazon, AMD, and Microsoft, they are all doing the exact same break and retest rejections that are, excuse me. They are all doing the same, Amazon, AMD, Microsoft are all doing the same break and retest rejections. So this is definitely something to watch out for. Chip weakness, we'll talk about AMD, Micron, NVIDIA. Netflix over 295. This was a key break yesterday to watch. And then energy. The energy stocks are coming into some crucial levels. After that, we'll go over your tickers, and we'll wrap up the stream. All right? So, let's do it. Thanks again for being here. If you guys could press the like button. I'm going for 1,000 likes on the stream today for my birthday. That would be awesome. I appreciate you guys if you could help me out with that goal. That'd be sweet. All right, let's get started. NASDAQ. So, the NASDAQ broke over, right, those key levels that we were talking about yesterday, right? We broke over the 250, right? We were watching that 250, and then we were watching the 280. Now, I want to show you what happened intraday on the NASDAQ, which was the 100% confirmation of upside yesterday after seeing this move. This was what you needed to pay attention to yesterday to get a good understanding of what the move was going to be. Middle afternoon, middle morning, late afternoon-ish. This was the key, all right? So let me show you that now. Here's your support, right? Your previous support at 280. You guys know we've been having this level on our charts. If you come to the live streams, you know 11,280 has been on our watch. Now, if you go to the 1-minute chart and you look at yesterday's price action, look at 11,280. Look at the level that we've had on our chart for a week now. Look at the consolidation that happened right within this level. I mean, it's not witchcraft. It's crazy to see stuff like this, right? Because you mark out a line, you keep it on your chart, it's a stationary line, and then you see a moving object like the price action come right into it and hold just like it did here. This was the key yesterday. The fact that we did that yesterday was very big. After seeing us hold this level, you can see the push that we got. We had a break, we had a hold, we holded that level. 11,280, that was a perfect hold of that previous support. This was the key yesterday to potentially look for more upside, and you guys saw we got that very nice push after that and continuation pretty much into close, but got a little bit choppy. All right, but where are we back today? Where are we sitting at right now as I speak? Look at this, right? Look at this. 11,280. So, that's the key. Right? That's going to be your key today. 11,280. Do we turn the previous lows right here, right? Previous support that turned into support yesterday intraday. Do we hold it again today? That's going to be the key right here. You can see as of right now, we are attempting to hold it. We are attempting to hold it. That's the key word, attempting. If we do hold it, I would assume that there could be another upside push, right? If we can hold that level. If we break 280, I would say look for 250, right? You have previous rejections here, previous rejections here, previous rejections here, another previous rejection right there. So if the NASDAQ does slip 280, I would say look for 250. Those would be my two levels, right? 250, 280. If you don't hold either of those, then you're coming right on back down, right? If you break 250, you're right back to where you started. And I would take that as a bearish biased move if we break back under 250. So 280, 250, look to see if those hold as support. When you zoom out, right, yesterday's move was somewhat of a nice move, but when you zoom out, it's nothing. When you zoom out, there's just simply nothing that happened yesterday, to be quite honest with you guys. I know I don't want to kill the Santa Rally vibes because I'm sure everyone started, Santa Rally. Oh my God, Santa Rally. Everyone was starting to get excited yesterday. But when you zoom out here, guys, I got to be honest with you, this was nothing of a move. I mean, it was a little bit of a pop over just a key technical level. We talked about that potential for a short-term pop. If we do break some of these levels, it's a tradable pop. It's something you could have made some money to the upside on yesterday. But is this something that I think is legitimate? Over something I can start trusting for, multi-week run? No, absolutely not. You still have this previous low here that turned into a rejection here, that rejected here, right? And you see 11,400, 11,500, clear rejection area. And on top of that, you have the daily SMA, you have the 50 SMA above, which we need to be careful of. The time frame is in your top left of your screen, guys. So previous support, rejection, rejection. You have the 50 SMA here as well. This entire area needs to break before you can really trust anything, right? You need to be above 11.5 before anything can be trusted here, because this is all possible rejection areas. So got to be careful there. We'll see if we can probably, trade it short term if we find another bounce today off 280 or 250. But if you start breaking down, you're going to give up this whole move, it looks like. So that's what we're looking at today. Davy, thank you so much. Happy birthday, brother. $10. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You will fund my birthday drinks tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for the gift. All right. Next, ES. 15-minute chart on the ES. You can see we were able to break above the 3,900 level, right? That was a key break, 3,900. We had a previous rejection point right here. You can see right there, 3,900, key rejection right there. We were able to get above it intraday. We were able to come back down and hold it as support. So if I come back down to the 5-minute chart, you guys can see, look at what happened yesterday intraday. We broke 3,900. We came back down to it, held it, came back down to it, held it, came back down to it, held it, into close. So 3,900 clearly turned from a rejection point into a support level, right? That is very nice. So previous rejection point into support. Now, as of this morning, you can see we're starting to break that down, right? And you can see the previous support from yesterday is starting to turn into somewhat of a rejection point this morning. So looking a little bit weak this morning. I think you got to get back over that 3,900 in order to be bullish here today. You also have the 50 SMA here on the daily chart right around 3,900 as well. So right in this general area, this is going to be really interesting. 3,900, 3,980 or 3,895. This 50 SMA and this previous support, going to be a very interesting level to watch. Now, 3,920 is a you-know-what of a level. I mean, you have to get over this level. This is it's a no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to get over 3,920 to consider a longer-term upside move. Look at the potential rejections at 3,920. It's clear as day. Previous triple bottom support, previous consolidation here, and then look at the rejection that came in at 3,920 on the dot yesterday. So 3,920 is a must-break level here. If you do not get over 3,920, I would assume this market weakens. You have the 100 SMA at 3,930 as well. I think if the market does get over 3,920, then you probably could see your Santa rally, whatever you want to call it, into the end of year. I think if you do get a push over 3,920, then you might make up some of this, whatever people want to assume a Santa rally is. But I would say you could see your little squeeze over 3,920 if we get that move, right? Maybe you make back this downside move. That would be about the extent I would look for. Maybe a move back to 4,000, right? You basically just make up this downside move from Thursday of last week. That would be really the extent of what I could see. But that is only if you get over. That is only if you get over 3,920, right? Shivam, I don't know what you're asking there. Can we use GDP news in binary trading? Sure. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Reno. That's a big one, Reno. I'm going to have to take a picture of that, Reno. Wow. Oh, that's too much, man. Wow. $99 donation. Happy birthday and thank you. Holy shit. Wow. Thank you, man. I very much appreciate that. And if I could give back to you or something, I would like to. So maybe reach out to me on Instagram or something. Nicholas, thank you. Spampanato. It's Italian. $20. Thank you, Nicholas. You are amazing. So are you. Shit, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. No, it's not enough. Thank you guys so much. I mean, I would shoot me a DM or something. Give back some whatever way I can. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Wow. All right. So, yeah, the ES, if it can break over 39.20, I think you could get a little something. I'm not going to, I'll take back my, my comments about, I don't like using that word. I don't like the Santa rally word because that's just it's like a trading word that people think is something that's going to happen. And it's basically false hope. What I would say is that if you can get over 39.20, you probably could see a short-term move, right? That will be a previous support that if you are able to break above, I think you could get a move above it. That's basically what I'm saying here. So watch 39.20. If you get that move, look for that breakout a little bit. Look for that little squeeze. And then you got to hold this 3,900 area. You got to hold this 50 SMA, 3,900 area. That's a must hold here. You break that, you're going to start to give back some of yesterday's move. All right. Dow Jones. Now, this is interesting on the Dow because this is exactly what the ES needs to do, right? This is what the ES needs to do, right? The the Dow is doing what the ES needs to do, and that is the break of the previous support and turn it into support once again. You can see it's happening right now on the Dow. So the Dow yesterday broke above this previous support, right? Previous support, into a rejection point, right? Right here, it's around 33,500. Look what the Dow did, right? Breakout, and then you held it as support. So support and support this morning. So that's what the Dow needs to do. It needs to hold the 33.5 level. If it does hold 33.5 here, I could see there be possibly more upside. If it breaks 33.5, look for the downside. That's your seesaw. That's the seesaw in the trading day today for the Dow. Paul, thank you, my friend. Thanks for all the help. Happy birthday. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that, my friend. Thanks for coming to the stream. Thanks for supporting. I very much appreciate everyone here today. It's a day for thanks and, very grateful. So, support here, 33.5. Into resistance. The Dow is back above it. What's the Dow have to do today? The Dow has to hold 33.5. If you don't hold 33.5, then I think you lose some strength here. If you are able to, then maybe you're able to continue higher today off this hold of a previous channel low, right? Look at this. Previous channel low, previous rejection. Are you able to get back above it and push above it? Okay, so watch 33.5. Russell. Yeah, Russell's on the retest right now. Look at this. Russell's doing the same thing. Russell's on the retest. Right? Previous rejections into support, potentially. So watch out for the Russell. Rejection into support, break and retest. Watch that 1780 level. All right, so that's what I got for the futures. We'll relook at them after GDP comes out, after jobless claims comes out. Let's go ahead and start looking at some stocks. First one, Tesla. Again, thank you guys for all the donations in the chat. It's crazy. Thank you guys so much. All right, so 1 hour chart. Let's go 15 minute. Let's go 15 minute Tesla. So Tesla's showing us pretty clearly, a few levels here. We can see 137, right? 137 very clearly here. Support here, right? Support here, support here, support here. So 137 136 area, more 137, has clearly turned into support, right? For now, 1-day support. This is the first day that Tesla did not make a new low. So we'll take that for what it is. Every day for a long time, Tesla has been making new lows. Yesterday was the first day it actually found some type of a support level. So if there is upside today on the market, keep an eye for that switch. I'm not a delusional person here, and I'm not really getting long Tesla here either very aggressively. But there will be a day that something feels different. There will be a day where some shorts get out, shorts take profits, you start to get a little bit of a squeeze, start to get a little bit of momentum. That day will come, right? We all know that. The bears know that. The bulls know that. It will come. When that day comes, I think there will be a lot of opportunity. So I think it's worth continuing to watch Tesla. It's not worth trading Tesla if the price action looks the way it does. You have to really watch the price action. I think it'll be quite obvious when Tesla starts to actually gain real buyers, right? If Tesla pops higher today and rejects 141, that's not anything real, right? You don't just buy it looking for it, under 141 and then you get rejected again. I would wait for the 141 break. I would wait for the break of this channel. I would wait for something to look very different than what it has over the last few weeks, because clearly the last few weeks, Tesla has not moved with the market, right? The market moved up yesterday, believe it or not, right? Market moved up yesterday. This was Tesla's chart. So if you continue to see this nonsense, then stay away from Tesla. But when that switch happens, I think there will be opportunity. I know it might be hard to read for maybe a new trader, but if you're familiar with Tesla, I think you know what I mean. There's going to be a day where things start to look a little bit different. So watch out for that. There will be that day. I think opportunity will arise from that. It's going to be short term, of course. Right? Even a dead cat bounce at this point will have a lot of opportunity, guys. I mean, even a dead cat bounce on Tesla, like if you take out this longer term trend, let's say you take this longer term trend, right? Even a dead cat bounce from here is 20%, right? A 20% bounce would still keep Tesla on a long-term downtrend and would not change the longer-term bias on the stock, the longer-term trend. So even if you play a dead cat bounce, even if you play a little sympathy bounce on Tesla, whenever that comes in, like one of these bounces, I would keep an eye on it. I know it's very contrarian right now. I know everyone loves to hate Tesla. I know everyone is, Tesla sucks. Tesla's a crap company. Everyone's online is, everyone loves to hate Tesla now. But I don't know if that's the right bandwagon to be on personally. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm definitely watching this thing. I'm gonna try my best to spot the day that things start to slip or start to switch a little bit for maybe a dead cat bounce, some type of sympathy type play. Costco. So I'm in some Costco swing calls. I talked about this one yesterday. I love it. I think it's a great risk reward. Obviously, today's economic data could hurt me, right? If we tank off the economic data today, and that's definitely going to affect Costco. So I have some risk this morning. If it goes against me pre-market, then unfortunately I'll probably give back some of my profits from yesterday. But daily chart on Costco, love this triple bottom. I am definitely looking for a continuation here. And if you look at this 30-minute chart on Costco, if we can break above this 463, 464, I think you got a lot of juice here, right? Costco basically dropped straight down here, right? It just sort of flushed from from 480s down to 460s, like in one day. I mean, this is one day, guys. Thursday of last week, we dropped a significant amount on Costco. I mean, we dropped 4%, 18 points. So if I could see some type of strength today on the market, if I can see Costco get above 464, then I would like to see if it can start to make back some of this straight down move. My target would probably be around this 475 level right here. So watching this on Costco, I'm long since right around 458. So I'm long pretty low at this level. I was maybe about 10, 15 minutes after open. So I'm sitting in a nice position, but I would like to see that continuation over 464. All right. Apple. Very strong demand on Apple yesterday. If we go to the 4-hour, actually, yeah, we'll go to the, don't want the 4-hour. Sort of like the daily here too, actually. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't mind looking at the daily here, to be honest. So, look at the daily, right? Daily chart on Apple. This was your previous low, right? Right here, around that 129, 130. That was your previous low. Look at the wick off that level yesterday. Extremely strong wick on Apple off that 129, 130. And an extremely strong move yesterday. So, if you go back to this 30-minute chart, here was that demand down at 129, 130. Look how strong that push off that level was. Look how strong the push off that demand level was. So I think the buyers are definitely, if you could just imagine, buy orders here, sort of like a book map. If you look at the book map, I gotta believe it's real heavy down here. So be careful with the 130 area on Apple. Careful shorting into it. That seems like there's a lot of buyers down there. Previous lows on the year, I believe, on Apple. Amen. Thank you, man. Happy birthday, V. Thanks, amen. Thanks for all your contributions in the chat. Thank you for, being helpful in the chat and being with us so long. So I appreciate you. Thank you hope you enjoy it. And thank you for everything. Happy birthday. Thanks for knowledge. K&D Flips. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for being here to listen to the knowledge. Thank you for supporting. All right, so Apple, we'll go ahead and look at the, we're going to get economic data here in a second. But we'll step back into Apple after this. All right, so here's the NASDAQ. You know what? Let's go ES. ES. Let's go. Here's your 30-minute chart. You are right now under 3,900. So you are under 3,900. Let's put this right here. Oh, looks a little bit down. All right. Yep, looks like it's rejecting. Just trying to wait for the numbers here. Okay, GDP. GDP higher than expected. Wow. Okay, GDP 3.2 versus 2.9. So GDP 3.2 versus 2.9, higher than expected GDP. I would expect that to be bullish, but interesting. Yeah, I'm waiting for the jobless claims. 222 versus 216. Okay. More jobless claims. That's bullish too, is it not? I mean, the whole less people working, weaker the job market, the better, right? So jobless claims, I guess it's sort of flat. It's only up 2,000. The downside move isn't anything significant as of right now. Oh, it's less than expectations? Oh, I thought it was more. Oh, the forecast was 221, and it was actually 216. Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, I see that now. 216 versus 222. Okay. Yeah, that would be, less jobless claims is technically a bearish thing. Jobs market's still strong. PCE price index 4.7 versus 4.6. Purchase price index 4.8 versus 4.7. Consumer spending 2.3 versus 1.7. People still spending like crazy. 2.3 versus 1.7. That's ridiculous. Consumer spending still going. Yeah, okay. So the bearish part is the jobless claims, 216 versus an estimated 222. So that's showing that the jobs market's still strong. Less jobless claims than expected. That's your bearish part, the jobless claims. GDP is interesting. I mean, for us to have a higher than estimated GDP is, I guess, bullish, I would assume. 10-year yield, treasury rise, so the yields are rising. That's obviously causing downside pressure. Trader Joe, thank you, man. $20. I appreciate that, Trader Joe. Didn't you already donate, Trader Joe? Gifted 20 Vincent Desino memberships. Huh. Oh, shit. What the hell is that? That's pretty cool. Damn. Everyone's getting memberships. That's sick. Look at everyone getting memberships. Oh, shit. You're all getting free memberships. That's cool. Thanks, oh so fancy. I appreciate that. Happy birthday. Hey, thanks. Zori took the opportunity to type in the Discord here. He knew I was on it. All right, so bearish part is the jobless claims. GDP higher than expected is interesting. The bearish part is the jobless claims. So that's just showing that the jobs market's still strong. That's obviously not in favor for Mr. Jerome Powell for lowering interest rates, the federal funds rate. So a little bit of downside, but hey, this downside is downside's nothing crazy right now. Where's the NASDAQ? The NASDAQ is right at 11,250. So this is going to be a very interesting level right here. 11,250 on the NASDAQ is going to be very interesting right here. So you can see right now, previous highs of 11,250. Look at that. That's going to be your key level now. That's going to be your key level right now. Look at what's happening at 250. Okay? So now we know NASDAQ 11,250. That is the key level to watch out for right now. If we break that, I would say downside continuation. 11,250. If we break that, downside continuation. Let's go to the hourly chart on the ES here. Let's see if we can find ourselves the level. Really not much on the ES in this area that I would say looks like a key level. I would say more like back down at this 11 or this 38.75 would be where I'd look for it. 38.75 right in here. Right? I'd look for like 38.75 on the ES if we get continuation. You can see this previous right here, right? Previous high, right? And then the previous support right here. So I'd say 38.75, put that on your charts on the ES, and then 3,900. And then on the NASDAQ, I would say previous highs around 11,250, and then see if that holds at 11,250. All right. Costco I'm sure is not liking that, I would assume. All right, so that's that. Let's continue. Let's go back to Apple. Let's see what Apple's doing. Apple's pulling back, obviously, off that news. I would say look for a retest of the 134 today. Look to see if this creates maybe a little inverse head and shoulder. See if the 134 holds. You guys can see right here. Previous lows here. I would see if 134 has any support. If it does not, then you're coming back down to this. All right, if 134 does not hold, then you're coming back down to this previous high here. And I would even still look for a retest here, 133.26. See if there's a retest at this 133.26 on Apple. If it does not hold 134. All right. All right, so watch that. Being a holiday week, most Wall Street, it's going to be a slow week, WT. It's not going to be full volume. A lot of traders are out holidays, doing other things. Miami, all the New York traders going to Miami probably. So Apple, watch that 133, 134. Let's look at these rejections. These actually are going to look good now. Amazon, Microsoft, AMD. These are some of my top watches here today, guys. Top watches. Absolutely something that I would be watching. So, you guys can see right here, previous lows, right? Previous lows into a rejection, right? You can see that very clearly. Now, what is happening right here? Look at what happened yesterday on Amazon, guys. This is a perfect break and retest rejection on Amazon. I hope that I hope this gives us an entry point, because damn does this look good. Previous lows into a resistance, into a resistance. This is a break and retest of 87. This is perfect. Right there, right there, right there. You can see we're starting to slip. I hope Amazon can give us some kind of fake push here so we can short back into it. So watch Amazon off the 87 rejection point. You're breaking this little uptrend. This could be a nice little bear flag off the retest level 87. Microsoft doing the same exact thing. Microsoft, previous lows in this general area into rejections in this area. You can see we're sort of pushing up on this short-term uptrend, sort of breaking it as we speak. Watch Microsoft off this 245 rejection. If I zoom out, you can see this is a very important level, right? Look at the 4-hour chart. Look at the previous lows. Look at the previous lows, and look at the rejection here. Microsoft 245, watch out for that. Finally, AMD. This one looks pretty damn sexy as well. If I zoom out, you guys can see previous lows. Boom. Into a rejection. Into a rejection. So, if AMD maybe tries to slip this uptrend, let's say this little uptrend here, tries to do a little bit of a bear flag off a retest rejection, previous support, into a rejection again. That looks pretty nice. 68. So retest rejection on AMD, retest rejection on Microsoft, and a retest rejection that looks the sexiest on Amazon. Look at that. Look at that. That looks real nice. Gifted 5 subs. Thanks, Nicholas. I'm sure those 5 people will be very appreciative for that. Thank you, Nicholas. All right, so those setups look pretty damn good. Watch out for those today. Micron, MU, reported earnings yesterday. Obviously not very good. I think it's it's pretty damn close to new all-time low. Is it all-time lows or 2022 lows? Whatever it is, it's pretty close to these lows. I'm not interested in Micron, but what I am interested is NVIDIA. NVIDIA, look at what this thing is doing. It's doing the same thing as the other stocks. Previous highs previous rejections into support, into a rejection point. Really clean stuff on NVIDIA here. I am really looking for NVIDIA to possibly trade back down to this 156. If you combine the chip weakness from Micron with weakness on the overall market, I think this could be a concerning day for NVIDIA here. I would watch out to see if the market weakness continues. Watch for NVIDIA to reject this 166 and continue lower. This is a clean as day rejection point on NVIDIA. Let me go to the hourly chart. I need more time. 90 day. Look at this, right? You guys can see right here. Previous rejections into support, into a rejection. Clean as day on NVIDIA here. Watch out for that. Okay, we talked about AMD, so watch out for this NVIDIA move. If NVIDIA moves lower, watch for the support to step in around 160. If that breaks, 156. This looks really... Oh, man, it's dying already. Yeah, it's dying already. We need to see some type of bounce here, hopefully. Jenny, thank you so much. Jenny, $9.99, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Caterpillar's over the channel high. It's over all-time highs. I would look to see if it holds 240 as support now. All right, look for the retest of 240. Cat all-time highs. I stopped out of my cat trade yesterday. Watch for the retest of 240. All right, Netflix. So Netflix, hey, if the market's weak today, I would watch Netflix. I would watch Netflix here. Off this previous low. If you can get Netflix to reject 302 area here, 300 maybe, man, I might have to trade Netflix again. Yeah, I mean 300, 302, all this previous low area here, previous lows right here into rejection points, that is something I would be paying attention to here. That could be very nice on Netflix right here. Maybe you trade this back down to the 295 level. Yeah, watch Netflix off this. Watch Netflix off this 300 zone. Previous lows into a rejection, especially if the market's weak today. No, I'm not going to short cat again. All right, Netflix. All right, energy. Yeah, that Netflix looks pretty decent there. So energy, the XLE has found some support here at this previous rejection points. What I wanted to point out was XOM. XOM, I think, could be either if you see weakness on the energy sector today, I think a fantastic short opportunity here. If you see some energy weakness, look at the previous lows that have turned now into a double top rejection. Support, 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 rejection, rejection. This could be a great area to play XOM to the downside. So watch out for that 109 rejection on XOM. If you see strength, then I would look for a push and a hold above 109 and possibly to see if this support turns into support once again. But watch out for that 109 break and retest rejection here on the energy sector. All right. I think that's about all that I wanted to cover. I think we have a good baseline. Let me go quickly to Tesla again. Yeah, Tesla's breaking that low. Yeah, watch out for that. Tesla might break that low. If Tesla breaks that low, then we're making. Right, you're gonna see the same thing. We gotta wait to see until that day where Tesla actually makes a higher high. Then this thing is just gonna. I think the momentum's just gonna keep it moving lower. Just please be careful trading breakdowns on Tesla, guys. Like sometimes it works. For example, right here it worked. And you were able to hold it. But sometimes it's going to look like this, and you're going to get totally screwed out of it. Sometimes it's going to look like this and pop right back up. So just be careful trading Tesla these days, guys. It's not going to be as easy as you may think, but today it looks like it's starting to unravel here. So just watch out for under the yesterday's lows. Let's go quickly. NASDAQ ES. Yeah, we're starting to lose it. We're losing all the levels. All right. So this is clearly back to where we started. Obviously gave up, everything from yesterday. So you guys can see right here. Let's see. I would say this support from yesterday. Yeah, I would say yesterday's lows. What is this? Around 11,180. Looks like we're gonna come back down to that potentially 11,180 level right there. That's what I would watch. Yesterday's lows here, guys. So you have yesterday's lows, all this support, 11,180, and then 11,250. You're right back within this channel. Right back from where we started yesterday. Like yesterday never happened. ES, yesterday's lows as well. 38.75. Gave it all back. 38.75, 38.75, and then watch the 3,900 highs again. So same exact levels as yesterday now. 38.75, 3,900. And then 11,180, 11,250. Cadkins, thank you. $19.99 donation. Nicholas, 5 more memberships. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. St. Nicholas. All right, guys. I'm going to jump out of here. I'm gonna go head out. Thank you guys so much for the. Actually, you know what? Let me get over. I forgot to do. Let me see if there's anything on the live stream ticker. My bad. Oh, and then I want to also say something about the chart Discord as well. Forgot about that. All right, we'll go over a few more things for those who are sticking around. If you guys could press the like button before you head out, we're almost to that 1,000 likes on the stream, guys. That would be awesome. We're almost there. OSTK, Affirm, Enphase, Home Depot. We went over Microsoft. Yeah, we're starting to break down here, guys. We're starting to break down here. It's starting to look like it's getting a little aggressive here. All right, let's go real quick. OSTK, Overstock. Yeah, we're not looking at this one. Sorry. Affirm, we're probably not looking at this one either. Enphase. Yeah, I'll look at Enphase. Enphase, it won't give up, guys. Don't look to short Enphase. It's not worth your time. 300 looks like it's a solid support. It's being held up by hopes and dreams of the energy sector, of the solar sector. Once it loses 300, maybe. But, yeah, as long as it holds 300, I'd say it holds up. Home Depot, 316 is your key level to watch. If Home Depot's under 316, I'd look for downside. That's the key level there. Boeing, big breakout yesterday. Broke above that 190. Stopped out of my trade. Was it yesterday? No, stopped out of my trade on Monday. Monday or Tuesday. Obviously, that was a good idea, and Boeing pushed above that 190 level. So now look to see if 190 turns into support. And MRK, Merck, again, just holding up. 108, holding up. It's in a channel, right? 108 to 111, just in a channel right now. All right. Quick note about the chart Discord, and then we'll head out of here. The chart Discord, if you guys are not familiar with what that is a Discord where I post a futures analysis here every day for free, 100% free. You just join it and you get it. Every morning I post a futures analysis, and then also I do like individual stock analysis on different individual charts that I'm watching every day. That's a premium upgrade. But what I wanted to talk about is that there is a substantial amount of scam accounts that join this server. Because of the free nature of the server, there is a bunch of idiots that join it that pretend to be me, Desi Trade, Vincent Desiano. They put their username as me, and then they send you friend requests and they try to scam you. First of all, please pay attention to who you're talking to on Discord. Second of all, I will never initiate a conversation with you anywhere, never. If someone sends you a friend request, if someone says, "Hey, what's up, man? How's trading been?" It's a scam. Don't get scammed. I still get people telling me that, "Oh, is this you?" No, it's not. Okay? I would never scam someone. Next, starting in 2023, this will be a paid Discord. The only reason I'm doing that, it'll be $1 per month to even join. I'm doing that to help deter scam accounts. That's going to be my attempt to deter these scam accounts, is to put a paywall in front of it. If you want to join the chart Discord, join it before January 1st. I'm telling you right now. If you want to join it, it's 100% free. Join it before January 1st. Starting January 1st, it will be paid. It will be $1 a month. It'll be $2 a month, and I'll continue to increase it until I don't see scam accounts join this Discord. Okay? I'm just letting you know. So if you want to join it now. It's free. There's no charge. Just be aware of the scam accounts that are in it. Turn your direct messaging off. Turn your direct messaging off from people in the Discord. You don't need to DM people in Discord. Especially if it's me. If it's someone that's pretending to be me, it is not me. I will never initiate a conversation with someone in Discord. Ever. Please do not get scammed. All right? I mean, that's all I can do. I'm trying my best to help you guys not get scammed, but I still get people that are like, "Oh, is this you?" I mean, they just don't pay attention. So please don't get scammed. It's down below. It says free technicals. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of, new Vincent Desianos joining today. So I'm going to do my best to block them all and ban them. Yesterday we had Ricky Gutierrez join. Yesterday we had Ricky Gutierrez join. The scam version of him, right? Here we go. Right here. Hey, check it out. Ricky Gutierrez joined the Discord. Oh my God, they're so dumb. Again, Mark, thanks for joining. Randy, $10, thank you. We got 1,000 likes. All right, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna head out. 1,000 likes on the stream. Happy birthday to me, I guess. Thank you guys for everything. That's an awesome gift. I appreciate all the support. What an awesome group. I mean, it's pretty surreal. So I appreciate that. Definitely can feel the love through the screen. I'm in my house talking to myself like a crazy person, but I can feel the love through the screen. Thank you guys again. Have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow if I'm not too hungover. All right, guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace out.